guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Pramagdha and it's so nice to meet you. So this video is your complete guide to 12th grade. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you want, and yeah, definitely take some notes if you want. And yeah, I really hope this helps. I did some research, put some work into this. So yeah, I hope it helps. So the shout for this week goes to Aesthetic on Me or UNME. So thank you so much for loving and supporting me. And if you want a shout out in next week's video, make sure to comment anything with this emoji and you might get a shout out. So since I am a humanities student, so this advice video is a general advice video for all 12th graders, no matter what your stream is. But I do want to put it out there that I am a humanities student. So my advice is based on my experiences, and my experience is in the humanities stream. So some things could be, a little towards humanities, but generally this video is for everybody, so don't worry and let's get into it. So this video will be divided into four sections. So the first section will be the mistakes that I made or things I could have done differently or I wish I'd done better. Second section will be about routine and time management, how to manage studies throughout the day, how to balance school, social life, all of that. The third will be the resources that helped me. So basically, what books helped me, what websites helped me, where I went to look for assignments, where I saw good extra questions. Yeah, that part is going to help you guys a lot. So take notes. And then the final part will have questions from you guys. So I'd asked on my Instagram as well as on my YouTube community tab if you guys had any questions, and a lot of you did. So I wanted to cover a few questions that wouldn't already be covered in the other three parts. So yeah. Okay, so number one and the most basic thing is I wish I listened in class. Like, I definitely have been distracted a few times in class. It's impossible not to be. Like, if you're trying to tell me that you focused 100% of the time in class, I do not believe you. Basically, this really helps in self-study. So when you're back home or when you're studying for your exam and you're reading the book, and when you've listened in class, it's like much easier to like go through the whole thing and revise the whole thing, because you recall a lot of things that have happened in class. Like, the teacher might have said something related to something, or some other student might have given like a fun fact about a situation. Somebody else might have asked a question related to the topic, which kind of makes it so much easier for you to recall the topic and to go through the topic quickly. Try to focus when important things are being taught and like just listen. Take notes and stay up to date in class. Like, don't leave work pending, don't leave assignments pending, because at the end of the year you're gonna have so much on your plate. At the start of the year we're usually very good about it. Whenever we get assignments, whenever we get homework, everything we just complete on time. But then by the third or fourth month you slowly start to fall back, and I would definitely say do not take that chance in 12th grade, because trust me, you are going to be overloaded with so much stuff at the end of the year. It's going to be so difficult for you. So what I did was the heading of whatever the topic was, and then I make bullet points of every paragraph. So suppose 8.1, I'll make one note about 8.1. I'll have the basic stuff in there. Then again another bullet point about 8.2. Basically, you read the whole thing and you write whatever you understand, whatever you understood from it, and then you go back and you read it, and in case you're missing out on anything you can add it again. Like, don't just copy stuff from the book, because at the end of the day it doesn't really help. Don't try to listen to music while you're making notes, or even if you're copying anything from a website, like have an assignment trying to copy an answer from a website, it is all fine, but like just don't try to do like watch a YouTube video or listen to music or anything. Yeah, background music and everything, works, if it helps you work, that's good, but not something that is like stimulating your brain, because then you're not really focusing on what you're writing. And even if you're copying, if you're focusing, it will get ingrained into your brain in somewhat capacity, and it will help you, so trust me. Because I know school hours are really long, try to get your assignments or homeworks done in school. Like, suppose you get a free period, or suppose during lunch, like if the assignments are easy and don't require much effort, try to get them done in school, because that is the best use of your time that you can have. Okay, so this is a very important point. So if there are extracurriculars in your school that you can take part in, like debates or like sports, anything that gives you a certificate and recognizes your skills and efforts, definitely try to take part in them. Like, don't put a lot of weight on them, because you're in 12th grade, focus on academics obviously, but if you can, here and there, and if it's not too much pressure, definitely try to take up some extracurriculars in 12th, and also try to get certificates for everything that you did. Like, ask your school, ask your teachers, because you put time and effort into it, and it needs to be recognized, and it will definitely come in handy in college. This is just like something from my side. Like, if you have a school event or anything of that sort, you should definitely attend if you can, because you're not gonna have it again. Like, 12th grade is the last time you're gonna have any of these school events. So, make sure to cherish them and go to them and have fun. Like, just because you're in 12th grade doesn't mean you put an end to everything else. Like, definitely hang out with your friends on some weekends, make plans, go out, because you need to do that. You cannot be sitting home studying all the time. Like, personally, coming from me, I studied better and I focused better if I knew that I was looking forward to something. And if you're studying for any entrance exams that you're certain that you want to give at the end of the year, whatever, start studying from it from day one. Like, genuinely, I would suggest it, because a lot of the people I know, me myself, like, I didn't really like care about that, because I was like, okay, there's a lot of months left to do this, and then you do it last moment. And school exams, somehow you push it, you pass it last moment. But competitive exams are a whole different arena. Like, if you've not given a competitive exam till now, like, it is a whole different ball game out there. It's really really different than what we experience in school. Make it like a 60-40 situation, so the competitive exam 60 and your academics school exams 40. And it shouldn't be like the same throughout the year. Of course, again, learn to prioritize. When you feel like school should be at 60 and the comparative exam should be at 40, do that. Like, adjust it according to whatever works best for you. 1000% go for the all-in-one reference books, because they have everything. They have the questions, the notes are written in a very nice summarized format. Like, sometimes you don't even need the book. Like, halfway through the year, when like my syllabus was completed, I didn't even need the NCRT books anymore, honestly, because I just studied from the all-in-one books, and they really genuinely have everything. In case you're looking for MCQs and a lot of MCQ questions, there is this YouTube channel called Humanities Adda 24/7. So that helped me for history and political science question answers. And if you're looking for chapter explanations, it's done very well in this YouTube channel called Harpreet Kaur Dhiman. There's also a YouTube channel called, I think, Studyship with Karate 2.0, or just Studyship with Karate, that I watch videos of when I just wanted summaries of chapters, and not like 2 hour long videos. So for English, in case you're looking at summaries or everything, you can just Google. There are a lot of websites, but the one that helped me to watch videos and everything were Magnet Brains. It's a YouTube channel. And for psychology, there's this channel called Psychology 11 and 12. which helped me throughout 11th grade and most of 12th grade. Oswald has this consolidated whole humanities book that has a lot of questions. So if you're looking for extra questions, you can go for that book as well. So yeah, these are what really helped me. Like if you're looking to do question answers and all of that from a website, there's one that's called learninsta.com, and it had a lot of short answer questions and all of that that I remember helping me. Again, there's learncbsc.com, which is basically the basic website we all use to copy answers since like 7th, 8th grade. Okay, so moving on to your questions. So I'll do this very quick because there's a lot. From a humanities perspective, yes, you can 100% get above 90, because I myself got over 90. I got around 92%, and I did not have any help. Like, I studied all by myself. How to manage time and stress while writing the exams. This definitely helps if you do a lot of mock exams already at home and time yourself. But how to not get burnt out? Every day do a little thing that like helps you. Like for me, journaling helped me, or going on a walk, or going to the gym. That was a stress buster in my day, so that really helped me. So yeah, so I would definitely suggest do your homework during break time. Anytime you get in school, try to utilize all of your time there. Then after you come back home, focus on the more difficult and the more heavy studies that you need to do, so that could help out. If you really feel like you need to give another year and you will succeed, and you're really determined towards it, and you're not going to change your mind later on, very subjective, like based on what subjects you're taking, or like what exam you want to give again. Because if it's like a very heavy duty exam and you need to take a drop, then take a drop. But if it's an exam where you can, go to college and just apply for like a general basic course while still studying for the exam, that would be preferred. Because in case the exam doesn't work out again, you have something to fall back to, and a year has not been wasted for you. So yeah, just know if you're certain about it. Also really depends on the subject. How to manage school and self-study. Try to get schoolwork done in school, come back home, focus on the self-study, prioritize. Try to make your notes pretty. Don't waste your time on it, but if you can, try to make your notes pretty. If you're trying to study, you can go to a cafe maybe to study with a friend. If you're feeling like you want to go alone, you should do that. Just try to do things that make it nice. Try to create like a pretty or like a cute study space, whatever is your vibe, and that'll motivate you to study. And maybe try to take pictures of everything, keep your friends updated on it, or maybe post about it on social media if that's what you're into. And it'll keep you motivated to do something, and it's also like a fun little treat for yourself. So yeah, start from day one, do good from day one, and things won't pile up at the end. I faced rejection recently, and it was the hardest thing in the world because I never faced anything like that. Like from an exam, I gave an exam and it didn't go as well as I had hoped it would. But there was nothing I could do about it at the time. Like, I couldn't sit and cry about it, so I just decided, I felt sad about it for like a week. I cried a lot and I was like, okay, what did I do? But then I just moved on. I was like, okay, I'll do it again maybe. Or maybe it was just not for me. Basically, it's just understanding if like you didn't put enough effort in, or if it's genuinely not your thing. So once you understand the difference between both, maybe give another shot if you really want to. And if it doesn't work out, then it was never meant to be. So don't worry. They're not as hard, definitely not like the hype that they live up to. They're definitely not that hard, they're definitely not that daunting. They're pretty similar to school exams. I would just take it up a little bit on like the questions that are given and the time limit, and since you're already nervous. So yeah, it's not that like, if out of 10 you give school exams a 7, then I think boards would just be an 8, just like a notch above. Like, it's nothing that you can't do, basically. But that was it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In case I missed anything, let me know in the comments. I'll answer it in the comments itself. And yeah.